Oh, hey!
Hi!
How's it going out there?
Okay, so we thought a video might be good, and we were thinking about doing vocab, but I was thinking, I don't know how you feel about this, but if we have the ACT coming up, maybe we could do one about grammar. What do you think? Bad idea?
We probably should. I understand grammar doesn't totally suck. It has purpose.
It does. It does have. It's, well,
Grammar, punctuation, important.
supposedly it's important.
Supposedly? That's not a word, people. Supposedly not a word.
Oh,
that's like Barnes and Noble.
Let's break it down.
Okay.
Suppose.
Suppose.
What's the past tense version of suppose?
Supposed. I was supposed to do my laundry.
With a D? Suppose? Like you were supposed to do your laundry yesterday.
Yeah.
Supposed.
ED.
Alright, and then if you turn it into an adverb, you add the ending ly.
Yeah.
And then you have to change the pronunciation. So it's supposedly.
Supposedly.
No B?
No B.
Are you sure? That seems very
I'm
wrong.
positive.
Okay. Alright, well, supposedly, she's right.
Yeah. What are we going to talk about next, Peter?
How about if I tell you a joke?
Okay. Ready.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
To.
To who?
To whom?
Are you out there like, why is that even funny?
Get
'Cause
it?
I'm a little like,
Alright. How many of you get confused on the whom thing?
ooh, I do.
I kind of do too, I'm not going to lie. Alright, I hope we do
Don't
this.
feel badly because we're English teachers.
We should get Miss Jablonski in here.
We should, but we don't have her, and neither
No,
do you.
it's got
So
it.
we're going to work on it together.
All right.
We're going to work it out.
If one of you knows that I'm wrong after I explain this, then jump right in. Okay, we'll press pause. All I know is if you can replace it with him, it's whom. So I would give the pie to him. To whom?
Should I give the pie?
Him.
To him.
They both end in an M.
So, to whom it may concern?
It would concern him.
It concerns him.
Your future boss. If you put
Let's
to
try
who it may
another one.
concern, your boss ain't calling you back. It ain't your boss
that.
no more.
Fuck that.
Forget about it. You got anything else for who and whom?
No.
Okay.
Got it?
That's all we have for now.
All right, so now you know it all.
Okay.
Right.
Is there anybody else who wanted to jump in? Okay.
All right. Moving right along.
There you go.
Let's talk about our shirt.
Oh! Let's start with yours.
Okay.
Let me move out of the way.
Let's eat, Grandma. Let's eat, Grandma.
Oh.
Punctuation saves lives.
Because in the first one, let's eat grandma.
What does that mean, people?
Put her on a skewer? Throw her on the Barbie? Not cool. Nobody wants to know a cannibal. No! No. Don't be a cannibal. Don't be a cannibal. We do not promote cannibalism here at VHS. Don't do it. No. So, you use your comma. There it is. Right there. I see it. And that comma means I am addressing grandma. Hey, grandma! Comma. Let's eat. Yeah.
Also, can we talk about the apostrophe in let's eat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is it there? Is it because let owns something?
It's because it's a contraction,
Oh.
people.
You mean like when you have a baby?
Yeah, no, not that
Not
kind.
that kind.
Not that's way worse. Way
Sure
worse.
is. Wow. Okay.
We don't have enough time to go into those kind of contractions.
Let's not. This
today.
is not health class.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, so I like to think of the apostrophe as a finger that you point and say, hey, look, right there,
Right
there used to be another letter. Let us.
Eat. Let us eat.
But we took the U out, and now we just
Yanked
put a
it out.
finger there.
That's where it was. That's where it was. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, you are going to probably see some questions about apostrophes on the ACT.
Legit,
And
homie.
remember, contractions are one reason that you would use an apostrophe, and the other, I'm having a really hard time with this whole.
It's kind of backwards.
Yeah. Okay. The other thing is possession.
Oh, that's to me. Okay, so Mrs. Peterson's portion. See, I own this portion.
It's hers.
I possess it. It's mine. So Mrs. Peterson, apostrophe S, I own this portion. So, all right, we already talked about contractions. So can somebody, not you students, but one of, okay, there it is. There's an example right down there. All right, so here's what happens with possession, is you take the name of the owner. Who owns this portion? Mrs. Peterson.
She does.
You write the owner, then you add your apostrophe, then you gotta ask yourself, do I have the set? What's the set, you ask? I'll tell you. The set is an apostrophe and an S. So, Mrs. Peterson, apostrophe, do I have an S there? Nope, I gotta add one. So, Mrs. Peterson, apostrophe S.
Now some of you are like, don't you just put apostrophe S after everything? No, you don't. What if it ends in an S? Hey, what if it's a plural? What if you have more than one Petersons?
What do we do, people?
I'm telling you, you do the same thing. Okay, so let's say that the kids own coats. So who's the owner?
The kids.
Kids, with an S. So I write the owner, kids, then I add the apostrophe, then I say to myself, self. Do I have the set? What's the set? I forgot. It's an S. Oh, and
An apostrophe.
yes. So kids with an S. Add an apostrophe. Do I have the set?
We're good.
Boom, baby. All right. So there you go.
There you go. What about if it's your boss's coat?
Then you got to go with the apostrophe S. Boss, apostrophe S. So you get 3 S's for the price of 1.
And if I'm not mistaken, the reason that you add the S is because you pronounce it. So like in kids, it's S apostrophe. But in bosses, did you hear that second S, people? When you say the second S, that's how you know if you need another one. Bosses.
Well, what if I just spell B-O-S-S-E-S? Isn't that the same as the boss's car was on fire?
No, because that would mean there were multiple bosses and that they didn't own the cars. The apostrophe is the ownership.
Possession, you say?
Yeah.
Possession and ownership, that's the same thing?
Yep. Synonyms. What else we got here?
I don't know. Oh, my shirt.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
oh, this is a good one.
Okay, this says, I like cooking my family and my pets. Use commas.
Don't be a psycho.
Woohoo!
Hey, if you really like cooking your family and your pets, you are a psycho. You need to go downstairs. We can't help you. Yes, but there's 4 great counselors down there. They can help you. They can help you.
I mean, and you need it.
I feel
cannibalism.
uncomfortable with you in our room if you want to cook people and animals.
Yes, especially your
Get them out,
family.
Jack.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Right? You don't even need a pad. Bye.
See ya.
Okay. Now, that said, if you put a comma in here, I like cooking,
Comma.
my family,
Comma.
and my pets.
Now you
Now,
got yourself a list.
oh, I could really mess you up by talking about gerunds right now, which is a verb that acts as a noun, like cooking looks a lot like a verb, but it's actually a noun, but I'm not going to... No, gerunds. I don't think there's any gerunds on the ACT. Forget about the gerund. Now, in addition to a list, having yourself a list, which in which you would need commas, you also need to consider the fact that when you have a list, that you should try to keep it parallel. Parallel.
What do you mean by parallel? Do you mean like a train track?
Well, kinda. I mean, it's the same analogy, same definition, but when you have a list, basically, parallelogram, that's not
Parallelism.
Oh, parallelism.
That's
yeah.
what I said.
Okay. I thought she was
Parallelogram? Not math.
Okay.
Blah.
All right. So when you have a list, you want to make sure that they're all nouns or they're all the same type of verb. So I got some examples for you. Okay. So I would not want to say like the cows were mooing, eating, and
They pooped.
no, you know what?
So then you switched tenses.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
No.
So you want mooing, eating, standing, pooping. Ing, 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 ing. That's parallelism. Mhm.
Keep all of your tenses the same. Don't switch.
Yeah.
Don't switch.
In fact,
It
hey,
confuses us.
wait, take a look at
Everybody else.
Speaking of tense, okay, hold on a second. So get a load of this picture right now. This is what we call a dome tent. All right. Do you do any camping? Do you have a dome tent or do you have a pop-up tent?
We have a dome tent that pops up.
Really?
I don't know the difference.
Well,
I don't know where she's going.
look at the
with this.
pictures. All right, you see them? Here's a dome tent. Here's your standard traditional pop tent.
Okay.
All right. So, what you need to know about that is that's 2 tents. It's not what you want.
I just got it. 2 tents. Get it? Tents.
This isn't a campground, ladies and gentlemen. We just want one here. All right.
1 tent.
That's right. Okay. We got one more thing to cover.
What's that?
It's ambiguity.
Oh, ambiguity. That's a fun word. Who knows what it means? Shout it out right now. There you go. Earn that chocolate.
Woohoo! Ambiguity is when it's not really clear. You could mean this, you could mean this, but we don't know. So, let me tell you a little story and then let's talk about it. Okay? It's a short story.
Great.
And I don't
Ready.
mean like this isn't like the Metamorphosis, which is like a 37-page short story. This is really short. Okay, so I saw Linda at the store with Gina and she punched her in the face.
Gina is so violent.
No, she's not. She's a victim. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Let me read the sentence again. I saw Linda at the store with Gina, and she punched her in the face.
Yeah, clearly Gina punched Linda in the face
Oh!
over what happened.
Wait, was I not clear? I could have meant Gina. I could have meant Linda.
So it wasn't Gina?
It wasn't. It was Linda.
So how would I know that based on the sentence?
Right? See, you can recognize it when I do it, but sometimes when you do it, it's like, come on.
Don't be ambiguous.
Don't be ambiguous.
Say what you gotta say.
Right.
So how do you fix the sentence, Mrs. Peterson?
Well, you would have to clarify. So, like, I saw Linda at the store with Gina, and Linda punched Gina in the face. In fact, I could even say, and Linda punched her in the face, because you know she didn't punch herself in the face.
Okay, so we can use a pronoun. We just can't use a pronoun without the other proper noun.
What's a pronoun?
Who out there knows what a pronoun is? I believe in you. I believe in you.
There's somebody.
Yes! Yes, that's what a pronoun is. Thank goodness. Woo!
All right.
All right.
That's right. The pronoun takes the place of the name of the noun, so you don't have to say things like, Jody Peterson was walking to Jody Peterson's car when Jody Peterson found that Jody Peterson didn't have any gas because Jody Peterson's husband didn't put any gas in Jody Peterson's car, which, by the way, happened to me this morning.
This morning?
Yes!
Wow, is Jody Peterson gonna go off on Jody Peterson's husband later?
Jody Peterson may have already done so. But because of pronouns, I can just say, I went to my car and it did not have any gas in it, so I was mad and I said a few choice words to my loving, wonderful husband that I had to apologize for later.
Pronouns are good for ambiguity? No, they're good for, well, they can create ambiguity if you use too many of them. So they're bad for ambiguity. Yeah.
They're also bad when you're using first-person pronouns in your writing, when you're writing formally. People,
Yes!
like on the ACT writing prompt.
I think nobody cares. I believe nobody cares. State it like a fact.
Yeah. Don't say, I am going to tell you about.
No.
Don't do that.
No. I am going to tell you. Really don't say you.
You don't need to address the reader.
No, you
We're
don't.
already reading the paper.
That's right.
Okay? Just say what you gotta say.
Right? Just
Get out.
get it out. Go on with that. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of getting on with it,
Yeah.
I think it's time for us to shut down
Yeah.
our first inaugural episode
Woohoo! There's gonna be
Grammar
more.
girls.
Grammar girl.
See you next